A very good morning, my dear students. So we have already started the revision, and in the last class I was teaching you the congruency of triangles. When two triangles are said to be congruent, or or in other words, when can you say that the two triangles are equal in all the respect? Okay, it should be exactly same. It means all the sides of one triangle is equal to all the sides of another triangle, as well as all the three angles are exactly equal to the angles of another triangle. So when this things matches, then we can say that triangles are exactly equal, the triangles are congruent. Okay, so in the last class I taught you four criteria. Those four criteria were SAS, ASA, SSS and RHS. Just let me make a short recap on this, then I'll come to this question. So what is SAS? SAS is side angle. Remember, side angle side. This angle should not be here. This angle should be here. Okay? Side angle side. Clear? Now, what is ASA? Angle, side, angle. Correct? Angle, side, angle. What is SSS? This is SSS. And the last criteria was RHS, right hypotenuse side. In this case, let me draw two triangles. This is the hypotenuse, this is the hypotenuse. This is the hypotenuse, this is the hypotenuse. When the hypotenuse are equal and one of the angle is 90 degree or right angle, and any one side, either this side or this side, if they are equal, suppose let me take this side, then it is said to be RHS. Correct? Remember this. So we can say that these two triangles are congruent by RHS criteria. Alright. Now this is what we did in the last class, and I think it must be very clear now. Now let me come to this question. In this question you have to find out the value of x and y. There are two triangles, one big triangle, one small triangle. We know very well sum of three angles of a triangle is equal to 180 degree. This was one property. The second property was the exterior angle is equal to sum of two opposite interior angles. Opposite, okay? That means if I draw a triangle, this angle plus this angle plus this angle is equal to 180 degree. That you know very well. Suppose if I extend this line, then this is the exterior angle. This exterior angle is equal to these two interior angles which are opposite. Not this one. It has to be the opposite interior angles. Clear? Based on these properties, we can easily solve this question. Alright, let us do this question. Now see here, we have to find out the value of x and y. Now if you look the value of x, this is exterior angle. This is the interior angle for this small triangle. For this small triangle, this is the interior angle. But for this big triangle, x is an exterior angle. So I can easily say that x is equal to 30 degree plus 90 degree is equal to 120 degree. So the value of x is equal to 120 degree. Over. Now we have to find out the value of y. How to find out? Value of y. Again, I can easily say that y is an exterior angle for this triangle. Y is an exterior angle for this triangle. So I can say that y is equal to x plus 30 degree. And what is the value of x? The value of x is 120 degree plus 30 degree. So answer is 150 degree. Clear? So when you write like this, remember one thing, when you write like this, please give the reason. What is the reason? The reason is the exterior angle is equal to sum of two interior angles. Correct? Similarly here. Now, suppose if I write z here. Suppose if I write z here, how can I find out the value of z? There are two ways. One way is add this triangle 30 degree plus 90 degree plus z. Which is equal to 180 degree. But now you can easily get the value of z. Add this 2 and subtract from 180. Okay? Subtract 120 degree from 180 degree, you will get the value of z. Correct? So you can easily get this answer. The other method is x plus z is equal to 180 degree. Why? Because it forms a linear pair. And we know that in a linear pair sum of two angles is equal to 180 degree. So therefore in this case the same answer will get. So x, so we did just now, the value of x was 120 degree plus z is equal to 180 degree. Now see here, it has come to the same thing. The choice is yours. You can do by any of the methods. Okay? Suppose this x, the value of x is not given, then you have to apply this method. But if the value of x is given, you can easily find out the value of z. Okay, this was one question I took. Let me take one more question. If a triangle is made like this, it is written, let us say 30 degree. Okay, now, and these two sides are equal. Let us say these two sides are equal. It is 30 degree and these two sides are equal. How will you find out the value of, let us say this is A. How can you find out the value of A? Suppose the triangle is like this. And how can you find out the value of B? Now see here. These two sides are equal. That means these two angles are also equal. This is an isosceles triangle. In isosceles triangle, base angles are equal. So this is the base angle. If this angle is A, that means this angle is also A. So what about the third angle? Third angle is 30 degree. Why? Because it is vertically opposite angle. This is vertically to this. So I can easily say now A plus 30 degree is equal to 180 degree. So A plus A is twice A, 30 degree will go that side, will become 150 degree. So A is equal to 150 degree divided by 2, you will get 75 degree. Correct? So the value of A is 75 degree. Now value of B will be 75 degree plus 30 degree, you will get the answer. Correct? So this is what we did, this is what this triangle is all about. Now Let me take a question on parallel lines. Okay, here the question is, suppose I have given a triangle like this. Then you have x degree, you have x degree, z degree, y degree. This is x degree, sorry, this is z degree, this is x degree, and this is y degree. After that you have 40 degree and 30 degree. Now you are supposed to find out the value of x, y, z, and it is given that this is a triangle where the base angles are 40 degree, 30 degree. Now find out the value of x, y, z. And it is given that these two lines are parallel. How we will find out? Look, z we can easily find it out. It is given that z degree plus 40 degree plus 30 degree. These are the three angles of a triangle, which is equal to 180 degree. Z degree plus 40 degree plus 30 degree is equal to 180 degree. You can easily get the value of z. The value of z will be 180 degree. 40 plus 30 70 minus 72. You will get 110 degree. Now the value of z is 110 degree. What about the value of x and y? X will be equal to 40 degree because they are corresponding angles. X is equal to 40 degree because corresponding angles. Y is equal to 30 degree because corresponding angles. So both are corresponding angles. And why this is 180 degree? Angle sum property of the triangle. Okay. So this is what is all about parallel lines. Now, suppose I draw two lines and they are parallel. It means sum of this angle and this angle, let me write A and B. Sum of this angle and this angle is equal to 180 degree. Suppose A is given as 105 degree. Suppose. So what will be B then? B will be 180 degree minus 105 degree. Do it, you'll get the answer. Correct? These two angles are vertical opposite angles. These two angles are vertical opposite angle. But don't think these two angles are vertical opposite angle. Remember this. It should be like this, cross, intersecting. These two angles are vertical opposite angle. These two angles are vertical opposite angle. Remember this. Okay. Now this angle are corresponding angles. This angle are corresponding angles. Up, 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 up. Similarly, this angle, these two angles are corresponding angles. This angle are corresponding angles. After that comes alternate angles. This angle is equal to this is called alternate angles. If the lines are parallel, then only they are equal. Okay. Otherwise, they are alternate angles. Simply alternate angles. Or this angle and this angle are alternate angles, or this angle and this angle are alternate angles. Correct? Similarly, this angles are alternate angles. See, to the other side, but they are exterior. These two are interior. These two are interior. Okay. Now, these angles are equal if the lines are parallel. These lines are angle only if the lines are parallel, otherwise they are not equal. They are simply alternate angles or corresponding angles. So we learned three properties about the parallel line. The sum of interior angles, this two sum of two interior angles, if it is equal to 180 degree, then the lines are parallel. Or if the corresponding angles are equal, if these corresponding angles are equal, then the lines are parallel. Or the alternate angles are equal, then only the lines are parallel. Otherwise they are simply alternate angles or corresponding angles. Correct? So please make these concepts very clear, then only you will be able to solve the questions. Okay, my dear students, whenever you do geometry, questions on geometry, please follow the theorems, please follow the statements which is given in the book. All right, like for example, angle sum property of a triangle, exterior angle of a triangle is equal to sum of two interior angles. All these things you keep in your mind. What are parallel lines, which lines are parallel, can I apply corresponding angle, can I apply alternate angles? Based on all these things you solve the questions. So I think for today this much is enough. If you have any problem, do let me know, and keep practicing. Remember, I always say one thing: whenever you do maths, you should sit with a pen and copy and start writing and start finding out the solution. Don't just do by looking the question. Okay, with that note, I'll end here. Thank you and have a nice day.